Well, approach it's almost a sad state of affairs that we're not in a position on decision day to at least be in the conversation. So that disappointment is real, and but we have to live with that. But we have to, also understand that these 2 weeks have still been about Kansas City and getting a result and trying to end in the right way. And so that's the message here. It's not the easiest to go into a bye week and be out of the playoffs. Not going to lie, there's still, you have to twist some things and make sure we're staying focused because, again, every away game is very, very difficult. And as I said, we want to go and end this with in the right way. And I think we're in a good spot. We'll have a typical 4-day week build up and prepare like we would any other game, and hopefully do put on a good performance to end the season.
Yeah, and you mentioned ending the right way. What's the mindset going into the match? Just to end the season on a high note.
We'll see. It's been okay that we've trained hard, and I think that message has been relayed quite a bit, and how we want to go about these these last 2 weeks leading into the Kansas City game. So we'll see. As a coach, you can only do so much in that space. Some of this has to come from the players and just pride. And I don't care who you play for or what your motivation is. You better find it, because Kansas City's still a good team and a tough place to play in KC.
It's going to be a tough one. It's been tough games all season, and for our kind of mentality standpoint, it's a very important kind of closure on this season. We want to go and have 3 points. That's the only mindset we have. We've had a bye week where we have trained really well, and now we have a week leading up to what will be the final game of the season. And especially when you know that you're going away for a long time, you want to end on a high note in some way, even though it hasn't been a season that something we want to remember. But at least the last kind of impression is very important to give ourselves and to give to the fans.
Yeah, and you mentioned ending on a high note. What's the specific mindset you and the team will be going into Kansas City?
I think the mindset is chest up. We know that we haven't performed this season at all, but there's no need to have this kind of mentality lingering. We're starting something maybe for the next season, and I know it's going to be a long time we were away from each other, but I think it's the most important for us is that we go there and we put together a performance that can give us 3 points. I don't really care about how it's going to happen. The most important is that we win.